Hello. Please forgive all of the clothes around me. I've just spent the last half hour or so folding them all, basically my entire wardrobe, just to get it firmly organized for the first time in a long time. Not important. But as I was folding it, I had my music playing on my TV, just on shuffle, and one of the songs that came up was Ultralight Beam by Kanye West. Um, and I have it's been in my liked songs in that whole shuffle probably since it came out because it is a very beautiful song. But for the last half decade, probably longer, anytime it would come into the shuffle and be something that was playing, I would always skip over it just because Kanye's always been controversial. But as the years go on, it seems kind of more real, you know, like actually impactful and hurtful to people and all of that. Um, so I would always skip over it. But I couldn't find the remote for my Roku to skip the song, so I just was like, let's let it play, of course. And as I was listening to it, actually listening to the lyrics for the first time in many years, and really reckoning with the reality that it does seem that on some level Kanye does know somewhat of what's happening, right? Like those lyrics attest to an experience of comprehending God on some level more than I think many people. Maybe that's my own projection, but it seems that we've seen the same thing. And it just got me thinking because as I'm doing a course in miracles, one of the major things is forgiveness. That is what this all is about. That's how you reconnect with love, is through holding no grievances. So forgiveness is important, and I'm always a person that I would have said that I had no enemies. Like I don't. Like there's no people that I interact with on a daily basis that wish ill will towards. Like there's no one that I actually would be like I hope something bad happens. And even I don't think there's really anyone in the world that I wish ill will on. So it's easy to hold that belief and say, well, no one needs to be forgiven. But just because I don't hold ill will towards someone or want bad things to happen to a person doesn't mean that I haven't fully forgiven them. Because as I sit with my feelings on Kanye, I realize that is not true. Like there is plenty for me to forgive him for that on some level I've never really reckoned. Because when you this is why I wanted to make a video on this, because I don't really know how to process what I'm feeling, because knowing that Kanye has seen God, understands what God is on some level, that this is all God, it puts many of his comments into a greater context, you know? Doesn't excuse anything, of course. But less of a crazy person, I guess, or maybe I just kind of went up the ladder to meet him there, where I maybe wouldn't say it as egocentrically as Kanye, but many of the things has said regarding being God in many ways is true, in that we are God kind of way. You know, I I worry this is coming off as a I'm defending Kanye West video. That's not what I'm doing, but hmm, doesn't the fear of that show me something as well? Hmm. It's like I know when I had this experience of God the urge within me is to want to like tell everyone and everything and be like, no, but you don't get it. Like make every conversation about that thing. That no, this is God. Like, do you see? This is God. Like derail every conversation you're in and like point it back to that selfishly. And it's like I'm seeing that parallel with myself and Kanye, you know? Again, not as extreme, but does the form really matter when it's all one thing in the end? I mean, it certainly does to me because I keep putting all these caveats. So it's funny. I guess what I'm doing, I'm recognizing is I'm circling around saying that what he's done is okay. Because so much of me says, no, that's not okay. You should not be doing those things. You should not be saying those things. You should have more empathy. And that's where I'm saying, like, that's where it gets to me. But he is sinless. We all are. And nothing that he's done changes the way he is loved by God. In the totality of God, nothing he's done or will do will change or in any way lessen the amount of love that he's given by God. And I, as a servant of God, should respect that unchanging love, you know? Equally be willing to say, I forgive you. I guess on many levels, it's coming to terms with that there may be error. There may be error, but ultimately, that is not my job to cast that judgment. That can only be seen through Kanye's own experience. My judgment does nothing but take me away from my focus on God and my focus on forgiveness, which is my only purpose. And the only way to keep that focus is to not hold these grievances anymore, to not have these thoughts, which is to say, those actions do not have control over me. But so long as I continue to think, there will always be more to forgive. I guess that was just a nice reminder to me that, hey, your work is not done. Just because things are fine doesn't mean that there's not more for you to forgive. Sorry this was a weird video, but I appreciate you watching to the end. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I love you.